At the beginning of the episode, we see Tanjiro saying to himself, I won because I have learned to detect the opening thread that tells me when and where I should attack, and it automatically pops up as soon as I see it. He gets surprised and I attack him. Then Urokodaki comes and is very surprised to see this, saying, I had no plan to send you to the final stage because I want some other child. I didn't want to see you die. I wish you could never do it, but you have impressed me a lot. I am proud of you. Tanjiro tears up hearing this, and Urokodaki says, Try. You are alive from the final round. Come back. Me and your sister will wait for you. Those who use magical powers, so to protect you, I am giving you this warding. I give the most protection on which magic is done. Now, in the morning when Tanjiro starts leaving from there meeting his sister, then he bids farewell to Urokodaki and says while leaving, Urokodaki, I'm quite surprised to hear this. Saying hello to Sabito and Makomo from my side goes and wonders how Tanjiro knows the names of those two dead kids. Now, by evening Tanjiro reaches the final round, where many more people have come. Then two girls tell him your final round will start as soon as night falls. Here, on Mount Fujikasane, many monsters are kept imprisoned with the help of wisteria blooms, which monsters do not like very much, and you all have to stay away from them for 7 days. With this, the final round starts, and everyone goes towards the forest. Now Tanjiro thinks to himself, I just have to stay away from them at night, because in the morning they will die on their own. Because in the morning they will die on their own due to water. So Tanjiro, the smell comes and he starts looking for her, and suddenly the monster attacks him, but Tanjiro gives his quickness. He walks away pretending, and here we see two demons start fighting among themselves, saying, I will eat this, and they both attack Tanjiro. But Tanjiro severs his head with his special sword. Now we are shown that this sword was given to him by Urokodaki, and he told that this sword is made of special steel which absorbs sunlight, and this sword is given to the demons whose name is Nichiren's sword, and the weakest part of the demons is their throat. Now Tanjiro hears the scream of a boy, and when he goes there he sees a huge monster. Seeing, his senses are blown away, and we see that there is a boy's corpse along with that monster which he gets rid of completely, and as soon as he eats that boy, he becomes more powerful, and that monster is that boy. Now Tanjiro saves that boy by cutting off the hands of that monster to save that boy. Then, so look who has come, and who has a fox mask. Tanjiro is a little confused after hearing this. Then he says, the demon, which century is going on? Then Tanjiro says Taisho period. Hearing this, the demon gets very angry, and Urokodaki says, isn't here for so long, I will not leave you. Then Tanjiro says, Urokodaki. So the demon says, yes, he had imprisoned me here. I have eaten a total of 50 people till now. 13 of them were Urokodaki's disciples. Now 14th you will be. Till now, there were only 2 of Urokodaki's disciples who could face me. Found one of them was a boy with strangely colored hair who was the most powerful of them, and the other, a little girl wearing a flowery kimono. She wasn't very strong, but was very strong. Tanjiro is shocked to hear this, and wonders what he is dead. Then the demon says that your fox mask is exactly the same as the rest of Urokodaki's disciples had. Sometimes it seems that Urokodaki himself tells me who to eat and who is not. I still remember that when I told all this to the girl, she became very sad, and I had uprooted every part of her body. Tanjiro gets very angry on hearing this and attacks the demon, but that monster kills her. He punches and throws him away, and Tanjiro faints and his mask is also broken. In a state of unconsciousness, Tanjiro sees his brother in himself, and he gets up at the same time. Seeing this, the demon attacks him, starts cutting his hands with his sword, but it is of no use, because as soon as he used to cut his hands, they would grow at the same time. The demon tells that that boy also tried to cut off my head, but he failed, and I crushed his head. Seeing this, the demon thinks that Gio will not be able to cut my throat, and as soon as it fails, I will crush it just like that boy. But here Tanjiro, with all his power, separates the head of that monster from the third, and so on. The episode ends.